Okay, so the saga continues with my battle against these cancer-inducing, fungus-worshipping, which is what cancer is, cult members. So, Stasi Zersetzung cult members, to make it even worse. So what happened is that, basically my transformer over here, see it over there? That blew out. Oh, by the way, you like that eagle on my mantle? Yeah, interesting how an eagle always hunt snakes, basically, and it's in attack position. So anyways, like I was saying, basically my air conditioning hasn't been working. The transformer blew out and these wires had melted up in here. First, actually, there's a tap. There's something crazy, like, see this? See this here? This is supposed to be to the condenser unit. Now, for some reason, this wasn't hooked up. Now, I don't know what happened at one point in time, but basically, the condenser was unhooked and it was like, you know, like, what the fuck? They're all supposed to go to this panel over here. So there's a junction box basically on the other side of the wall where, like, they basically spliced into the wires, and they had, I'll show you on a different video, and they had basically rigged it up in a certain way, and they had it hooked up to a thermostat, and the thermostat was actually like hacked wirelessly or something like that. And what they would do is they would make the house hot. They've been trying to make the house hot. Now, first I fixed that over there. I got a different thermostat, and then this melts down over here. So I'm like, all right, my transformer's melted, but it was really hot on the weekend. So it's like I got a whole bunch of transformers because I kind of like, I play with this stuff. So I got two 24-volt that I found. One was for, basically they're for like a flood irrigation system. They run off 24-volt also. So I put them in parallel just to make sure I have enough amps, and I had them hooked up over to here. And it was working fine. Now, I go to see one of my tenants calls me, and she's saying some street theater nonsense about, like, Trump, like, reversed something like families. It's like the thing where it's like he was, like, breaking up families, but he reversed it. And I was like, that's only fake news. And she's like, no, he reversed it. I'm like, why would he do that? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. It's like, he just wants to break up families. And she's like, yeah. And I'm already like, this already means something dumb. So I come back here, and then and I figured out a different way to actually get rid of their, get rid of all the, what do you call it? All the fungi and mycotoxins in my ventilation system. Trust me, it's like this place, it's like a mold factory. And they make it, they've done it, I have proof. It's like, I'll show you in different videos, believe me, they've been making this place hot. And they've basically, like, they've left so much evidence, or like a bunch of fuck-ups. And, like, they're just so desperate to get me. It's like, I'm like their nemesis or something. So anyways, it's like, yeah, they try to make the place hot because they want, I think this is their analogy about boiling a frog. You ever heard the thing about boiling a frog? This is like their little inside joke, I think, what they do to targets. And I think this is what they do. They want to make it hot because what they do is they make it really warm. And what they're doing is they're making mold. Because the last thing you want for mold is to be dry and cold. It wants to be hot and humid. That's how mold propagates. So like they're trying to make this place into a mold factory so they could just be like, what it'll do, I think it gives you actually cancer. And they'll just be like, oh, see, I told you, it's like the cigarettes or something. Or like whatever, it must be your diet, or like, you know how they do it. They're just like, it's all one big gaslight. It's like, that's all they do is gaslight. They talk and gaslight. All they are is deception. It's like, that's all they do. It's like, it's pathetic, actually. It's stupid. It's like, I got to the point where I can't even talk to people anymore. It's like, everything's a gaslight. Everything means something else, and it's like so dramatic. And it's like, ugh. Anyways, it's pathetic. So, here's what's going on. Now it doesn't work, and I went and checked the wires. The wires are okay. She's like, something's in reverse. So what happened is they blew the transformer. So check this out. Let me put these in here. It's like, I'm going to try to like leave. It's like, I want to show you the, god damn it. It's like, let me show you what's going on here. It's like, hold on. How can I get this thing to there? Whoa. Okay, so look. See, it's like no problem. It's like we have power here. So that's AC, right? Now I'm going to hook it up to this, watch. Now, that's hot, and that's not, but look, nothing. Is there anything at all? It's like, nope, so they blew it again. Look, it's not even budging. It's not even going backwards. What if I put it the other way? It's like, whoops. It's like, you can see that. I'm touching them. And it's like, it's not even budging. So what they did, I think, is these are really easy to melt down. If you put these wires backwards, they like doing this. They like melting transformers. They tried to do it before. In my irrigation system, trust me, they had wires melted. This is one of their moves. They like to do this with like low voltage AC. They like putting things backwards and melting stuff. It's one of their tricks. So now the transformers are burnt out. But it's like I got an old laptop transformer. It's only 19 volts. It's only 19 volts, and I hope it's enough to power a 24 volt AC. It pumps out a good 3 amps, so we're going to find out how that works. So they really don't want me to have air conditioning. By the way, the trick I said I did is that they have all the mycotoxins inside the ventilation system. And what I did is that to get rid of spores, you have to use basically like good filters like these. Here's something else weird too. It's like all of a sudden my mom, it's like, you know, they say everybody's against you. It's like, yeah, it's bad. It's like my mom acts really weird. For instance, she buys really expensive filters, and that's like, it's just pretty weird. It's like, I think she knows what's going on. And it's like I catch her in lies a lot, and there's only her and I. It's like my dad died when I was 10. This is going to sound sappy, but it's like, this is the truth, and people should know this. It's like, there's only her and I. It's like my dad died when I was 10, and it's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's like, I swear to God, it's like she's under like mind control or something. And it's like, believe me, I catch her lying all the time, and it's like, it's really sad. It's like pretty heartbreaking, but this is what they do, eh? It's like, it's so satanic. It's like, it's insane. It's like they break up families, but it's like, that's what they do. They like to break up the family. Look into Marxism. It's like they want to break into the family, and the state is your god. It's like the state is everything. It's communism, basically. It's like you're married to the state. It's like relationships are all about money. It's like there's feminism. It's like you know, the wife has the kid, and they get divorced, and they marry to another guy, and or otherwise the state takes care of them. They take half the guy. It's so satanic. It's like these motherfuckers gotta go, man. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like you have no idea the evil. Wait till I show you this satanic couch. I'll make a video on that one. Like, yeah, honestly. So anyways, okay, back to what I was saying. You take these here and carbon filters. I got some. Where are they? They're let me find out. Where did I put the box? So it's like that eagle. Attack position, ready to get some snakes. So anyhow, here is, look, this place is like a little bit nuts right now, but I'll show you the carbon filters. Look what I'm doing. Look what I have to do here. It's like, fuck, I got that right off. Oh, here they are. Probably can't see, but it's like I'm running negative. It's like I have to pump air in. I'm pumping air in from there through a centrifugal into the house, basically, because I'm creating positive pressure to try to pull the mycotoxins, push it back down, right? Trying to pressurize the house. But you use these. You use these. They're activated carbon pre-filter, and what you do is you this gets rid of the mycotoxins, I guess, eh? You can't get rid of mycotoxins with the HEPA filter because it's gas, but something about the activated carbon has something about like it's oxygenated or something like that. And I don't know if you know anything about fungus, they don't like oxygen. And if you know anything about like what aspergillus does, it's interesting because what it does is it likes sugar, and I have these symptoms, and it also you get shortness of breath. So what it does is it gets rid of like red blood cells out of your blood, and then that's like you don't have as much oxygen. It makes your body, listen, it's like cordyceps kind of. It makes your body into like a fungal factory for its environment to propagate. And you're also lethargic, and I used to eat candy all the time. And I'm like, because I would get an energy rush, but it also propagates in low oxygen, high sweetened, and high blood sugar, basically. So it's like, it's kind of like cordyceps. And it's like, listen, I'm going to tell you about this too. It's like, look into like, it's like, I'm kind of getting off track here, but if you like, you look into like glyphosate, and I swear to God, I saw something today where it was like, they say they sprayed on crops like 2 weeks. 2 weeks like before they harvest, and it's like glyphosate like kills like good fungus, and it lets bad fungus grow, and it's like they want you having it, and then they want to fatten up everybody. I should save this for a different video. It's like, I'm telling you right now, they're trying to infect everybody with this with their bad funguses, like black mold, and like what's the other one called there? The name escapes me right now, but it's like, I have them over here anyway. I've got like tons of fungus. I got tons of proof, and especially black mold. It's pretty bad. That's a sooty mold. It's like everything in my house. It's kind of oily, right? It's like, look, they're freaking out. They start driving around outside. It's like, they're so funny. What a bunch of cucks. So, yeah, that's what they're doing. And using these filters down here, basically using these filters, you can, if you layer them in the vents, I cut them out, and I've got like I've got the carbon filter and this HEPA filter, and that should get rid of the mycotoxins and the spores. So it's a quick fix right now until I'll make a video on what I'm going to do. You have to clean your ducts. You have to, I'm going to fog the shit out of the place. I'm going to use ozone. You know, it's actually not that hard to treat, but you have to get rid of the source. And like, when I tell you how they fucking put this shit here, it's insane. That's a whole nother story. It's like, I got to start making different videos because I know too much. And I know how to beat these guys. Like, they're a bunch of bitches, trust me. It's like, they're so weak. They're so pathetic. It's like, you have no idea. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on right now. But it's like, for some reason, I can't have air conditioning. And it's like, even my walled unit upstairs, the voltage keeps dropping for some reason. It's like, it doesn't matter what plug I plug it into. The voltage keeps dropping. And I think there's something called pulse modulation frequency, where it's like they use smart meters and they could like fuck with appliances through AC electricity. It's like through your smart meter. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like these motherfuckers. It's like somebody's got to get fucking slapped out or something. But anyways, that's what's going on. And, well, it's like, God bless. It's like, I usually don't say that, but they're so satanic. And, don't let these commie rat fucks intimidate you. They're a bunch of little cuck bitches. Okay, bye.